Hi, my name is Clarence Pennier. I come from Sq'éwlets, and my Hiyólemtel names are Hiyólemtel and Sq'éwlets. My mother comes from Amanda Paul, and she came from Chehalis when she married my dad, so my grandmother is also from Chehalis, and my dad was what you refer to as non-status because he didn't belong to a reserve at the time, but he eventually come on to Sq'éwlets, so that's why we're here. One of the words that we have in our language is Sq'éwlmts, which means we're people of the land, so we belong here, and we're born, and then when we go on to the other side, we're given back to the land. So in that sense, it's important. But when we talk about the land acknowledgements from the general public, they have some responsibility to learn about who it is the people are, what is their relationship to the land, the resources, and all the other things that are contained in a territory. And if you came into, we're in St'wlet territory, but they have to understand that there's more to St'wlet territory than just St'wlet territory. There's tribes, there's Sq'éwlets, there's Palals, there's Sq'éwlets, there's Sq'éwlets, there's T'eat. So, they have to understand that we're not just a homogeneous group. Palal, that includes Chiam and Sq'é and Coquapelt, I think. And if you're saying Tsolwek, it's Swali, Chacton, Skokil, Yagaquios, Sq'éwlets. Who's the other ones in Sq'éwla? And if you're saying T'eat tribe, that's Popcom and Peters and Swahamel and Yale and Chawatho, Siebert. So those are T'eat people, and Sq'éwlets, they're on their own, Sq'éwlets on their own, Smath and Matsqui. So those are the different tribes. And they have just different dialects of Halkomelem language. So to us, jurisdiction was just how we used to look after the land and the resources based on all of the teachings that have been passed on from the generations about, making sure that the animals and the people can survive together and they have a place to stay in our territory. Because if you look at it right now, it's a bit difficult because of all of the developments that are happening on the mountains and even in the river and stuff like that. Displaces animals and eventually it displaces people. So Kwantlen is one of the Hunkaminam tribes. They originally came from New West and moved up to their present location, so their language is that dialect. So even though that we included them as part of the Stalo in the early parts of our political organizations, they've started going back to teaching the Hunkaminam language in their community. So in due time, they should become allies when they understand who the people are. These people have been here for thousands of years, so they have a connection to the land, and they need some, whether it's government legislation or recognition that comes with those kinds of terms. And in the end, it's we need help with the governments recognizing we are here and that we have the land and we're looking after the land, and we need to help manage the land and the resources and benefit from the land and the resources so that we're not really dependent on government handouts, as they say. So those are some of the things that are necessary when somebody comes and say, yeah, we're in your territory, but help us. Thank you.
We'll give you applause too. Oh yeah, we don't want to leave it out.